Hello there, everybody. How are you doing? Let's go ahead and double check in with our midweek sip. Hello, everybody. Welcome on back to your Wednesday midweek sip from the Cup of Positivity. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I'm your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. Alongside the raw healing stories my characters weave throughout time and space, I help other soul bards such as yourselves get realigned on the path of forging books and your business from the soul with intention to keep it there. So, how are you doing? Jess is here. Of course, it's okay. You can come back whenever you're able to, my friend. Glad to have you here whenever. So today, we're looking at the quote that we drew during my writing sprints last night over on Jenna the Soul Writer. And the quote is, "Turn the pain into power." Immediately, I was reminded of one of my favorite quotes from Eliot in The Magicians. If you know that show, it's so accurate on its take on life and how people are likely to use power and likely to use magic or misuse it. Eliot says that magic is not born from talent. It comes instead from our pain. And I honestly think a lot of us as writers and authors understand that wholeheartedly, thoroughly, and deeply. Pain is going to be different for different people. That's kind of the key to defining how your business is going to operate, even as a writer, because you can center how you serve people and how you write your books around different pain points. For me, I like to help people whom have survived trauma, whether it's through reading the healing journeys of my characters, or it's helping other authors and writers and creatives to create that journey for people who interact with their books and or products or business. So you're going to have to define pain for you. Little trigger warning on this conversation. I thought I understood the extent of my creative power, and then I lost Angel. Angel is our child. Their birthday is October 29th, which I giggle. Halloween, Samhain, their birthday is a 10. If you add the 29, it becomes an 11. Ha ha ha, new beginnings, right? I also therefore have characters that I have expressed that pain through. And I thought it was a much more subtle plot line in my books than what I thought it was. And no, it's not. To the point that it's going to get a trigger warning on my books now. And I had to define what the impact was going to be long term of certain pain points included in my books for that reason. I'm quite obvious to my audience. I address mental health issues. I address political issues relating to things like anti-racism and properly showing the support of all voices in leadership, particularly for women and those belonging to the LGBTQIA plus communities, right? I'm forthwith and forthright about that, literally on the landing page of the homepage of my website for a reason. They're not just soapboxes to me, they matter deeply to my characters. And that's why the Myrna Society is largely matriarchal, not patriarchal, right? It's why Frey and Lee are allowed to legit mate, even though they are technically the same gender and she just prefers her pronouns, right? It's why immortals are in many people's works allowed to either hold on to the old-fashioned world ways or, kind of like in my books, embrace them long before humans are willing to avoid nearsightedness, because they've been on that side of the coin and they don't want to be, right? There's a process of transformation that you have to go to get from pain point to magic created, though. And for a lot of us, this is where sitting our butts in the chair and doing the thing is legit the hardest step. One of my most favorite authors of all time, J.R. Ward, is finally having the Black Dagger Brotherhood turn into, movies. Like, I've been reading these books for 20 years. Legit. They started coming out around 2005. And the greatest advice that anytime J.R. Ward shows up in any interview or at a conference, the greatest advice she always gives is to my fellow writers, just show up as often as you can. Put your butt in the chair and doing the thing. And that's the hardest part of Caterpillar Soup, is it not? There's a tarot reader around here, Minnow Pond Tarot, Chris Reck. He often compares it to literally caterpillar soup. It's the messy stage of transformation. It's the zero draft stage of transformation. You're going to find out what your strengths are. That's where the seed, S-E-E-D, of your power starts, so that the seat, S-E-A-T, of your power can grow. Yeah, we're giving you a garden metaphor. I've been struggling all dang summer to get the plants on the patio to grow. I have them in good soil. I've given them food. It's the fact that there's not a lot of shade out there that's getting them. So, what's the pain point here? Are you burning yourself too much? Either burning yourself out or being overcritical and too self-critical. Hello, worst self-critic inside of you. Is it time for the ego to go through a tower moment? Perhaps. I have a feeling myself and a lot of my fellow writer friends are doing just that this year. You need to do what you can to take care of yourself, okay? Whether it be advancing your business in your pace, in your time, in your stride, or whether what you really intend to do is rock the world any way you can and make vast change. It all still starts with one step. You don't deserve to hurt anymore. A lot of us adults are turning into adults that child us would have run to for help for a reason. Put your butt in the chair. Let your characters come running to you too. Have a good day. See you soon, friends.